Now, let me give you my thoughts. I'm going to start off with the horrific incident in Southport. Now, anyone who's got children would have took, or daughters, I remember taking my daughter to these sorts of dance classes. The joy in those little girls' faces, the innocence of those children. And as we've seen before, sick, targeted attacks always target vulnerability and something that we hold sacred to us. They're on important dates, or they target our daughters. Now, 3 children have been brutally, horrifically murdered. Imagine what they went through. Imagine what their mums and dads are going through and their families going through right now. But imagine what they all went through. Imagine the other children that were there that may pull through. I think there's 5 more that are critical, including 2 adults. They may pull through and survive, yeah? What about all the children that witnessed it, that were harmed? Think of the absolute level of fear they're going to live with now, continued. All of these things. And do you know when situations, so we're hearing now it's mental health. That's what we're being told, it's mental health. Google Russell Square attack. Google it now as I'm talking, yeah? Russell Square attack. What you'll see is a Muslim lad went to his mosque and said he wants to kill non-Muslims. Do you know what they did? They didn't report him. They prayed for him that morning. He then left the mosque in London and he went on a stabbing spree while screaming Allahu Akbar. Now you were told he was mentally unwell. That's what you were told. Okay. So if like me, you've researched any previous cases of mental health, yeah, then it's impossible to believe what they say because they lie. Fact, they totally lie. There was a grandma who was beheaded in her garden in London whilst a man screamed Allah Akbar. Mental health. Ever seen anyone get arrested for mental health whilst talking about Jesus? No, me neither. So previous cases say they lie. Why would they lie at this moment? They lied last week, in my opinion. A soldier was butchered 70 times. You probably don't even know. Many people don't even know about this. A soldier was targeted, full uniform, and stabbed 70 times by a migrant who came in 6 months ago. Yeah? But that wasn't a terrorist attack. Even though he didn't stab anyone else, yeah? He simply targeted the soldier. Other people come out. He didn't stab any of them. It wasn't that frenzied. He was frenzied about the man in the uniform, yeah? But that was totally played down, made this much news, wasn't breaking news. Do you know what they made breaking news? So the Muslims, who we now know, probably knew at the start, violently attacked 3 police officers. Now this is where you can see they lie, yeah? This is where you can see they lie to control situations. So a Muslim's kicked in the head in Manchester airport. And after being kicked in the head, 1,000 Muslims turn up at Rochdale police station. Muslims then go on the TV across our country, as well as politicians, demanding justice, demanding that the man is freed from the cells, and demanding the police officers prosecuted, yeah? Otherwise, they will unleash something like this country's never seen. Continued threats, that's all it is, all the time. And of course, under it at the time, the council, the police, the government bend. So they released the Muslims without charge, said there was insignificant evidence to charge them. Then we get to see the video 3 days later. The lad beats the shit out of 3 police officers trying to do their job. One of them, police officer, breaking her nose. Where's the insufficient evidence? See, there was evidence, but they lied to you. They lied to you because of racial tensions. Now, what have the police said with this latest attack? They're managing the response. Managing what you know. Managing how you're told it. As you've seen with my documentary that I released, they lie. As we saw with the post office scandal, they lie, yeah? They don't give a fuck, okay? They're replacing the British population with hostile, violent, aggressive migrants who will continuously vote for them. And a few, they see it as collateral damage, basically. These children are collateral damage. In towns and cities across the country, all the young white girls getting raped and tortured were collateral damage because Labour will continue to gain power from that bloc Muslim vote. So they don't give a fuck. In all honesty, your children don't matter to them. They don't care, okay? They don't care. They have a greater plan that they're playing. And it's like a 30, 40, 50, 60-year plan in place. And that is to flood this nation. It's not a mistake. Yeah, they are going to destroy our identity, our culture. They're going to break us all down. That's what's happening. But back to the point. The point is, this may well be an act of mental health, but we can't believe you because you lie about everything. Yeah, even now, everything you lie about, always bending your knee, all the time. Those Muslims who attack those police officers need to be sent to jail. The police officer who's under criminal investigation. When you watch the full video, he done exactly what was right. He got battered from behind, as did another police officer, violently attacked, punched their heads in, 3 of them on the floor. They've got guns. If this dude gets back up, he's getting a gun, yeah, possibly. So he takes him out of the equation with 1 kick to the head. Good. When you watch it, good. He done the right thing. But, yeah, just, again, just my thoughts on that Southport, man. I think I said on a podcast 2 days before this is going to become commonplace. You see, like now, you hear about a woman being raped. It's nothing new, yeah? In certain countries, in Poland, it would be new if migrants started raping women. In Hungary, it would be new, yeah? We've been desensitised, just like terrorism, totally desensitised to it. Just like rape, murder, stabbings, they're part and parcel now of living in Great Britain. Well, they shouldn't be. These people shouldn't be here, okay? Our government shouldn't have brought them in. They're still now, like counter-terrorism, have me for 6 hours questioning me about legitimate lawful protest, my God-given rights of freedom of speech, and I'm under a 6 hour where I'm not allowed to not answer or I get charged with terrorism, yeah? I'm under a 6 hour investigation and discussion. They seize my phone. The men coming in on the boats every day, the hundreds and thousands that are coming in every day, they're not getting questioned. They're not getting anything. Then they're coming in with no papers. They don't know if they've raped, murdered or anything in their previous countries. They don't know if they're part of ISIS, part of Al-Qaeda. They don't know if they're coming here with sick intentions. They have no fucking idea. They're not seizing their phones. They're not even seizing their phones.